Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Slaying 101 here on GameKnights. We have a little bit of a small crew today. Rob is with family, but he will be returning to us next week. Welcome. We're here to play a game. But before we do, we are finally, as of today, back to our regular streaming schedule after a couple of weeks off of some traveling and some illness and some all kinds of stuff. But we are back. You just watched our pre-roll video that features all of our regularly scheduled shows that we have here on the channel. After this, our next live stream will be Tuesday. At 7 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to have a new episode of Tabletop Tuesdays, and I believe we are returning with the Burbs. Yep. Correct? Okay. So we'll be playing Cthulhu. It's going to be awesome. Check them out. And the rest of the week should be normal again. I'm so excited to be back in it. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. I'm going to let these folks around me introduce themselves and tell you who they are and who they are playing today, starting with Sid.
Oh God, I'm first. Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. I'm here a couple nights a week with Elegant Magics every other Thursday. I run that. It's a collaborative game. And here on Sundays and here every other Saturday, which this week is a Saturday for Overarms, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I'm very excited to jump back into that. Yeah, and on Fridays for Neon Souls. That's all I have to say about Friday. Today... I am playing Salga's. Spoilers, she's back, and she is the Chosen.
Cool. Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on the Twitters and the Twitches. I will be here on Tuesday night, but I'm also back to my normal scheduling after not having been streaming at all for 2 weeks, which is really weird. So tonight we are going to jump back in with Playthings of the Gods. Savannah will be there on my channel. I'll be Hackemup on Twitch. And then on Monday night, I'll be back on Indoors channel doing our Fourth Keeps adventures. We're going to go fight Caius soon. It's going to be great. And then Tuesday, we're playing the Burbs, but I will also be doing some Dead by Daylight streaming as long as their internet can do it well, so we'll see. It should be fine. I don't know. I thought I was gonna be fine at the other house, but I wasn't. And then on Thursday night on my channel, we're doing Themeless Thursdays. On Friday, Lauren and I will be playing a scary game. I don't know what she has something in mind. We might be doing some Resident Evil stuff, so I'm excited for that. And then I'll be back here on Sunday. And tonight I'm playing Abby Wanzer. She's an expert hexpert.
I'm so insulted that you don't think that
I could feel
that our internet can handle you playing Dead by Daylight. First of all, we've streamed that game
Dead
with
by
you.
Daylight.
Hey,
multiple
when I was
times.
at the other house, it wouldn't even run, so it's not necessarily your internet. It might be my computer too.
Yeah, maybe the problem is
I didn't.
Val was upset.
So upset.
Hello,
Now
everyone.
tell people who you are. You're fucking punchy today. Let's go.
I am punchy today. I'm ready to kill some demons. Hi, everyone. I am Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursdays through Sundays, either playing games or running them. Specifically Neon Souls, as was said before. Ha 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 ha. Is all we will say about what's going on. There's a lot of just shenanigans, and this coming week we're gonna have a very light crew. Even lighter than this one, with only myself, Savannah, and Sid playing. So I can only imagine what they're going to get up to.
Last time you left the two of us together in Neon Souls, we went to a BDSM club.
Oh,
and then kidnapped a guy.
I'm
and then
ready to go.
kidnap someone.
I'll be ready to go back to Sir then. Otherwise, on Saturdays, I run alternating weeks, Saturday nights Apocalypse, where we play Shotguns and Sorcery, which is like a cipher system hack. We had our session last night of that, in which they killed Godzilla, ending one of the remaining apocalyptic cults, and are moving on to sort of finale territory. Probably only have like 3 or so sessions of that left, so come hang out with us for the final stretch. And then this coming Saturday, I'll be running Saturday Night's Star Power, where all of these people will be there, including Wings or Danae. I forgot her actual handle.
DanaeKeener.com.
DanaeKeener.com. Yeah,
DanaeKeener.com.
DanaeKeener.com.
That's her full legal name, DanaeKeener.com.
And RJ will be joining us as R Justice 282 on the Twitters and the Switch. Will be joining us. I don't know why that one stuck in my head. Will be joining us
It's
for
the same reason I
Overarms.
always say Rob or bonus stage Rob or bonus_stage_Rob.
Yeah. We're playing Overarms, which is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure / Shaman King expired. It's a lot of fun, and we're also kind of reaching the end of that too. So I've got 2 finales to plan that are gonna probably end up happening weeks apart, and I'm gonna have a meltdown. So yeah, join us for all of that in the coming Saturdays. And today I'm playing Win Crowley, who is the wronged and is about to finally get his revenge. That's me.
That is you. And y'all know me. I'm Savvy. I am your keeper with the spooky eyes today. And I think that is the important stuff. Are y'all ready to play a game? All right, let's do it. The last time on Slang 101, little short recap. After seeking out Angula, your best demon friend, the person you love the most in this universe, to try to discover why the hell she was back in Cedar Grove again, your hunters here found their old half-demon friend, Sal, battling her way out of the demon realm with her sister, Surza, played by the illustrious Morgan Imaginatrix, who hopefully we can get back soon. With Abby and Hinks monitoring his process, Wynn made his way back through the Hellmouth with the demons in tow, only briefly interrupted by a few psychic threats from his old boss and Sally's current one, Zathron, the Herald of the Scorned. And now they are setting about putting the next phase of their plan in action, and that is getting rid of these demons once and for all. That's all the recap I'm going to do, because I want to pick back up where we left off. What do you guys want to do?
What were we doing specifically when we left off?
Yeah.
There were a
you
lot of
were-
stuff going on.
I'm going to let's pick back up at the warehouse still. Surza is with you, and you have kindly allowed her run of the town.
Well,
That's what she thinks you've done. So we'll call this, you are back at the warehouse. Hellmouth still there, half open. A demon and a half demon with you. Wynn wearing a cobbled together demon spacesuit.
Am I still in the spacesuit?
You can take off the suit if you would like.
Wynn is taking off the suit.
And Abby, you're there.
hi.
You're the only one not doing anything weird right now.
Abby will be going over notes as to how to cast the ritual and what we will need. Make sure we have all the supplies, which if I recall correctly, we got everything last time,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So at this point, we just have to do the thing.
Sorry, hold on. My music started playing in both of the browsers I've opened now, so it's got this weird echo effect.
Oh no, it's haunted.
Music's
Like,
haunted.
oh, you wanted music?
Always has
Here it
been.
is. So, when do you guys want to do this?
I mean, like, sooner the better, right?
I think so. Did we determine where we were going to do this? Because weren't we going to try to do it at our house?
Yeah,
Or was that not an option?
I think getting the jump on her at her place. Now that we know where she's at, where she's holding up, sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I can't go back to my fucking apartment until she's out of there. She's bringing down the property value.
I think the sooner the better, before she catches wind of our plans. She always seems to be one step ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
She's annoyingly conniving. She always has been.
Should we have a backup plan?
She shows up, I cut a bitch.
I think if this goes wrong at the apartment, at least, then we should make sure we fall back here to the Hellmouth so she doesn't make her move on whatever she's going to be doing here.
Right.
Is there like a way to have like a backup, like banish her back to the hells, like just to get her out of the way for a while, sort of thing?
Wouldn't we have to kill her for that?
I mean,
Yeah.
can you just like banish demons back? Is that a thing?
Can we? Yep. Yes.
You've done it
So,
before.
yeah, we did that with Revar. So, if I'm understanding, if remembering the plan right, we've got this spell or this ritual to sort of send her back to the demon plane, and
Without her body, her host body right now.
yeah,
It would literally send her without the host body.
and it would like lock her there.
And lock her there. Yeah. That's what we talked
Okay.
about last time.
Yeah, I think that if the spell doesn't work, then we move on to just a full-on banishing, just get her out of town for at least I mean, it at least has to take some amount of time for them to crawl their way back up here. So, get her
Case in
out,
point.
and then we either by banishing or killing her, and then we batten down the hatches and come up with a plan B if we need to.
All right.
What's the I don't really understand what the relationship with her and Zathron is right now. They're like co-workers, employer.
She literally said,
Lovers.
what did she say? Nah, she said sugar daddy.
Lovers. All right. What are the odds that we're going to have to deal with that shit, too? Because Zathron seems pretty intent on fucking us over right now. I think we need to at least keep our wits about us that we might get some interference there.
Maybe we should talk to Hector after and see if we can get some more of the other side on our side.
Didn't Hector kind of go AWOL after y'all brought him back?
Yeah, but
Well, you've got an angel friend, right? What's his face?
Azariel.
Yeah, Daniel's dad. Yeah. I mean, could you talk to him?
Yeah, he's been... I mean, I can ask for another favor.
Well, you don't have to say it's like a favor. Like, I mean,
He
Zavron's
is-
kind of been like a pain in the ass for him for a while. So, like, you're doing him a favor, right?
I think that's a good plan B. If this doesn't go the way we want, or if Zathron steps in, Azariel, as far as I know, is like his arch enemy. So I can make a phone call, see if we can get some divine assistance. But that's also kind of what she pulls the sword out. That's kind of what this is too, or was supposed to do as well. So I don't know how much help we're gonna get there.
Oh shit. I gotta call Daniel.
Yeah.
I'll hold off on all of the letting people know I'm alive again thing. Maybe I'll do all that later. There's a lot. I have a lot of.
I think
the
less people that get an idea that something's. I know she knows you're alive now, but let's try to keep this quiet.
Yeah, we'll wait till after. I gotta make a list. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being dead for months seems a lot harder than being dead for 5 minutes.
There's a lot more paperwork.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got our plan. Habs, what do you need from us? You're kind of in charge of the magic for all this.
Right. Okay, so we're definitely gonna need some holy water and holy oil. Did I get like specifics as to what we need as far as like I thought we just gathered all the gear last time.
I don't think I gave you a specific list.
Yeah. But we have all the items.
Yeah, you were able to get it all.
May I postulate as to what we're going to be doing?
Certainly.
Cool. So we're going to have to definitely draw a circle, do the candles, do the stones. We have some blood that we can use, some demon blood, some multiple kinds of demon blood now. And we're just gonna have to use the oil around the outside. Hopefully not light the place on fire.
How subtle can we make this so she doesn't just open the door to her apartment and see a bunch of candles lit around a banishing circle?
As creepy as it sounds, we could probably put it in her bedroom. I mean, that's not if the layout is similar to my place. The bedroom is out of line of sight of the front door.
So we could set it up in one of the interior rooms and then kind of kick things off when she ambush her when she comes in, try to force her into the room, do the spell, get her out.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. Because I had seen there was an episode of the show where they did like a sort of a CSI, like glow in the dark paint, did like a UV light. I thought that might be kind of fun, but we can just, this seems easier.
I mean, that sounds dope, but like we're on a bit of a time. Next exorcism, I think we go with that because that sounds really cool.
Yeah,
fair.
We'll just put salt in a hula hoop. That way we can't break the circle.
Right.
That would work. Wow. Y'all, like, have you been having brainstorming sessions while I've been gone? That's great.
We've had a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
I would allow that. Just so we're all clear.
Just hula hooping at the ghosts and the demons.
Come on, eventually you might have to make like a tough roll to like keep your abs going, but otherwise,
yeah. act under pressure to see how long you can hula hoop for.
Just, I'm immortal right now.
But yeah,
please, I need a gif of whatever that was, because it didn't look like hula hooping, bud.
I'm out.
All right. Anything else?
Just bringing our weapons.
I will. I can run. I'm gonna run back by the house just to grab a couple of things. I got most of what I need, but just to make sure that I've got some extra books and some scrolls that might help you.
You got my knives?
Fuck yeah, I have your knives. They're like all over the place.
Great. I just stock up. Yeah. All right, I'll come with you.
Right. So we'll run by my house, meet you back here to pick you up, and we'll go ahead and head over. Bilal's tailing her right now and is supposed to let me know when she's moving out. So
Okay. She just kind of like looks over at Sirs, like, all right, I guess we'll just hang out here then.
She's just been kind of listening the whole time, so she just kind of looks between you and is like, so do you need me to like kill something, or because I can totally do that.
Stay with Abby. If anything comes to fuck with her, kill it.
yeah,
Do things usually come to fuck with you?
Yeah,
A lot, actually.
yeah. Like she's been
A
kidnapped
lot.
a couple of times now.
Yeah, like at least twice.
No,
Okay, then that sounds fun.
All right, y'all have this covered down here. Then we'll be back. God damn it! Someone clipped that.
Yes,
Thanks.
Thanks, Billy. Okay, so. Oh man, you know what I just realized?
Uh-oh.
Buddy's here.
Buddy is here.
I'm gonna say that Buddy got tired and went home. I'm not doing all these NPCs.
Maybe after we get back, Buddy and Surza go and hang out.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It would be
That's
such
good.
good friends.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
She would trick him into doing so many things.
Yes.
We're gonna do a bottle episode. I'm gonna get
Buddy
the
and
two of them
Sir
on here.
spin-off
Sir.
series.
Yes.
That's the Buddy.
Yeah,
cop
Buddy's
duo
gone
that I
back.
want.
Buddy's gone back to the ranger station. His bodyguarding work here
It's done.
completed, and Wally's in chat right now. Hi, Wally.
I
Okay,
don't-
so
So we're just going
Win
back to the house.
and Sal are going back to the house. Okay. I'm not gonna narrate that. You can go back to the house and get a bunch of knives unless there's something specific you want to do.
Yeah, I don't think I need anything from the armory because any out of character, I can get any sort of weird monster hunting weapon that we want.
Right.
I've got a holy fire silver sword, which I think covers
Yes.
most of my bases.
Yes.
Just to clarify, does Sal still have her like chosen spear? Did that like respawn in hell with her? Or is she just back to her big ass sword?
You do not have the big ass sword. The spear came with you.
Okay.
Rex has the big ass sword.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Rex took the sword when
Big
she
ass
ran
sword
off.
is gone.
You do not have
Wow.
the big ass sword.
F's in chat for big ass sword. It's gotten us through so much. Okay.
Like
Spear,
you don't
though,
do enough
here.
damage without it, though.
I mean, fair. The spear also is kind of insane.
I
Okay,
remember
cool.
that because of the way GB specifically wanted me to narrate that moment. It was very important that Rex took the
The
sword.
big
with
ass
her.
sword. Okay, I'm taking
Um,
it out of my gear now.
Is there anything like Abby needs with weaponry, or are you just gonna be hanging back with the?
Abby's got everything
do
she
this
needs.
Okay, I am gonna go ahead. Here's a question for you, Savannah. So I have the mystical library too. If you
Yeah.
use your library's occult tomes, grimoires preparing your tomes, and what? Why is this written this way?
You really started reading that out loud without actually reading it, huh?
Yeah, it's really poorly written.
me
Anyway,
look. Can I just
preparing
look at
with
it?
your I can get +1 forward to use magic. Can I pass that along to Abby? Is my question.
From
I also have that.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Mhm.
well, never mind.
well then no, because you can only have +1 forward.
So, assuming Abby is going to consult hers to get +1 on the banishing, then never mind.
Yeah.
Wind
Also,
goes
you
down.
guys have already done that because between that and the exorcism and everything, you've read enough books.
Wind helps Sally get her knives, some of which are scattered throughout the house in like drawers and the cutting blocks. Most
This?
of them.
This is a silvered knife. This came all the way from the Spanish coast in the 1600s, and she
Rat.
put margarine on it? Are you shitting me?
Rat. So it actually went really well with our charcuterie board, and we kind of
Oh my,
forgot to put it away.
don't stop talking before I kill you. Oh my god.
I will. Yeah. Most of them
Very
I haven't-
quickly and with lots of power starts just like rubbing off the varnish on it. All the tarnish. Margarine.
Most of them though are in the vault and very well taken care of. I shouldn't have let Vic go through the ones that she wanted.
Oh, I'll have
Yes.
words.
Rat.
Charcuterie plate. Fucking 16. She'll suit back up her coat and.
I would fucking kill some charcuterie right now.
Oh my god, right? That sounds so good.
All right, so knives acquired. Where are you all meeting up? You want to go back to the warehouse, or?
I guess we're just driving by the warehouse to pick up Abby.
Okay. Abby, while they are gone, you what are you doing here at the warehouse with Sir and Hinks, I guess?
And probably ignoring her for the most part, and just going through my notes again.
She keeps touching stuff,
Yeah.
I think.
Abby, just like, please don't. You there if you want, like, just please go stand over there, please.
She does so. She's not happy about it. As you're going through your notes and your books and such, and sort of waiting for them to come back and pick you up, you start to hear a sound. It sounds almost like a whisper at first, and then you see from the hellmouth an orange glow, and you start to hear voices.
Multiple?
Sounds almost like chanting.
Oh. In our time, in researching this hellmouth, do we know how to shut it?
No.
Okie
And they start to get
dokie.
louder.
Abby's going to put a demon trap in front of the door, so that if anything comes out of it, it gets trapped there.
Okay. All right, you move towards the hellmouth and you start to draw. I'm scared, Sid. You start to draw a demon trap in front of it. And then you start to feel this weird pull. Kind of like something is like hooked into your chest.
Mhm.
And you have this compulsion to walk through the portal. Can you roll to act under pressure for me?
Sure. Roll plus cool. Let me see if I have. I've read about this sort of thing. I can roll plus sharp instead of cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, I don't get to act under pressure very often, and this is my +1 forward from using
Yes.
magic last time. It's a 7.
Okay. You. Yep. You listen to these voices. You can't understand what they're saying, but you sort of feel like they are what is pulling you towards the portal, and so you find yourself kind of standing up and making your way that way. You don't go through, but you're standing right in front of it, and one voice starts to cut through the other voices a little bit. It sounds vaguely familiar to you. If you want to find out who it is, you're going to have to step through. That's your hard choice.
Abby is not gonna step through.
Okay. They stand there, and you hear this sort of like chanting, and it starts to get a little bit louder and a little bit louder. And then finally, cutting through, you hear...
Abby?
Hello, sir.
Abby?
Who is this?
Abby, it's Rex.
Rex? How did you find your way? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out.
The door's open. You can just go.
They won't let me.
Who?
And it goes quiet.
Sirs? Did you hear that?
She's not paying any attention to you.
I will go over to the machines. What sort of readings am I getting?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if I can if there are any readings that there is someone on the other side of it.
Okay. Yeah, you go through. It is the readings are odd. Like something is sort of off or like interfering with them, but it seems like there's something on the other side.
Does Hanks have any insight as to what's going on?
Hinks would have probably encouraged you to walk through the portal.
Yeah, well, okay, fair.
If I had to
yeah.
guess.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll call Win.
Okay.
Hey, we're on our way back.
So I just heard a voice through the doorway, and it wanted me to go through, and it said it was Rex, and I'm getting weird ratings like there's something on the other side of the gate, but Rex said that she couldn't come through because something was keeping her, but she didn't answer me as to what.
I'm gonna push you on speaker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you heard Rex.
Abby, you're okay?
I think so.
You heard Rex's voice come from the portal.
Yeah.
But she couldn't come back.
Right. She said that something was keeping her there, or some things, and it made me feel like I wanted to go through, but I don't think it was me because I absolutely do not want to go through this door.
I don't know if I can use this move, but I'm going to ask. I have from the searcher the things I've seen. I didn't encounter this, but she's explaining it in detail. It says when you encounter a creature or phenomenon, you can declare that you've seen it before. The keeper may ask you some questions about that encounter, and then they can tell you one useful fact you've learned and one danger that you may need to watch out for.
Yeah, I buy that.
Okay. So I've either heard about or experienced something like this before.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. One useful fact and one danger you may need to watch out for. Okay, I'm gonna call this because you all have encountered things like this before, maybe not with the demon realm, but with things communicating across planes, right? um so a useful fact is that it is definitely possible. You know for a fact that it takes some pretty big magic to be able to do so. So if it's Rex, then it's taking a lot for her to try to call from the demon plane.
But
to
she
you
doesn't
guys.
have magic.
Everybody has a little bit of magic.
Okay.
There's also the
Rex
demon plane.
is scared of magic.
A danger that you may need to watch out for is that it is very, very big magic, and in realms like this, y'all dealt with this with the Fae too, in the Fae realm, using a lot of magic, and Sally, you would know this because demons are very inherently magical creatures, is going to attract things to the source.
All right. I don't know 100% that it's not Rex, but I do know that y'all need to get away from there. Because even if it's not, whatever's doing that is gonna start turning some heads, and people might start coming to see what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this circle, and then I will back away. No, don't step on it. I told you, it's gonna bar you there. You can't, sir. Please, just step away.
Sir, I don't know what it feels like.
Please step away from. Sir, I'm gonna need you to step away from the magic circle.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I mean, if there's even the smallest chance, though, that it's Rex, I think we gotta check it out.
Yes.
Abby's not checking it out alone.
No,
Let us get
when
there
we-
first.
When we get back there, yeah. I think you and I could step back through. Make sure she's not there. Worst
Alright.
case scenario, we just jump on right back if things go wrong.
Well, we did kind of get held up last time. I will remind you.
Yeah, but if he could have kept us from coming through, I think he would have.
All right. We'll check it out when we get there, but no one's going by themselves.
We're like 5 minutes out. We'll see you in a second.
Okay. I'll finish the circle, and then we were trying to track Rex through the demons, through the demon realm, the Hales. How much progress did we get? Because we were able to track Sal.
I'll say that's what Hinks has been working on. So yeah, he has made some progress. There's not, you don't really have like a map of the demon realm, but Hinks has been able to find a signature nearby that he thinks might be her.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just until they get there, we'll just like try and finite and see what we can see.
Okay.
Not that I want to. I don't want to do this because it's Morgan's character, but Abby might ask Sir to just like, hey, can you just pop your head in? She's a demon. She'll be fine, right?
Maybe. A few minutes later, Sal and Wynn, you return. And while the voices had subsided, Sally, when you walk into the warehouse, you see a flare from the Hellmouth, and you start to hear them again. Abby, you don't hear them this time.
Yeah, what do you want?
What?
I hear it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Win here's a 2, right? No? Oh. Hear what?
Creepy Channing shit.
Can you understand what they're saying?
Do I understand what they're saying?
Go ahead and roll to act under pressure for me.
That's a 14, which I believe I have advanced.
Damn.
Okay.
So
I think you rise above the pressure.
yes, you in a 12 plus, you may choose to either do what you want and something extra, or do what you want to absolute perfection.
All right, dealer's choice.
And something extra.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to understand what they are saying. And I want to know if it's actually Rex.
Okay.
I've known her a long time. If I need to ask some questions or something, or like feel it out, but I want to know if it's Rex.
Okay. Yeah, you hear this sort of creepy whispering, and you realize Abby probably couldn't understand it because it's not in English. It's in a very, very old, very sort of your area of hell demon specific language. But it is just sort of repeating over and over, I'm alive. Come find me. And as you sort of realize what it's saying, it starts to, you kind of cut through the sort of creepiness and sort of the pull of it all.
I'm alive, come find me.
Oh,
That's what they're saying.
that doesn't sound right. What, I mean, if that was Rex, it'd be in English, right?
I don't know. I mean, she's resourceful.
Sally?
Rex? Rexy? Yeah.
I've been looking for you.
I would have been looking for you if I know you ran in half-cocked.
Sorry?
Ask her something that only Rex would know.
What was your hiding place? Your hiding place.
Which one?
The one at the hospital.
Savannah doesn't know the answer to this question.
It was under the stairs.
It's not really Rex if Savannah doesn't know the answer.
Gotcha!
Fucking know all this shit about you guys. You ask the question, and the voice goes quiet for a second, and then you hear,
Under the stairs. The metal ones. In the back stairwell.
That's right. How are you doing this?
It's actually pretty cool. It's Kind of magic, kind of tech. Basically, well, long story really short, I set up a radio signal to keep playing until somebody heard it. Like an SOS.
That's pretty dope, kid.
Why can't I hear it?
It's their chanting.
I asked that, I guess. I don't know if she can hear them or they can't. Am I still the only one? Is she still the only one that can hear it? Okay, I'm relaying then.
Well, I'm not super great at the magic part. So, I've been rotating, trying to call everybody one at a time.
All right. Are you safe?
No.
Where are you?
By the door. I can't get out. This is nothing like the movies.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. I told you. You believe in souls now?
They're still out.
I think we gotta go in.
We like throw a rope or something?
I'm imagining if she's saying she can't get out, that's gonna be more complicated.
Well, what makes you think that you can get out when she can't?
Can you ask her why she can't get out? Like, what is it magic, or is it like somebody standing by the door?
Ask that.
No, it's not just somebody standing by the door.
It's not
I don't
somebody
know.
standing by the door.
Something's blocking me in. It's that asshole. The one with the deep voice. What's his name?
Zathron.
Zool?
Good poll, though. All right. Stay put. We might have some negotiating to do.
Okay.
Turn that thing off. You attracted us, fine, but you know what? You may be attracting other things.
Okay.
If you're by the door, we'll come get you.
Please hurry.
Yeah.
Bye, Sally.
Love you, kid. Be careful.
All right, let's think this through. If Zathron is keeping Rex in there, then maybe there was some reason why we could get through and Rex can't. Maybe it's because there was more of us. Maybe he has a stronger pull on Rex for some reason.
I would think of all of us, he'd have the strongest pull on me.
Or maybe the only reason I could get out was because I was wearing that stupid suit. And Rex went in as a full human. And
So do we need to build a second suit?
or bring this one into Rex.
What if you can't get out after that?
Well, I was thinking you carry it in, and then I couldn't come. Obviously, if this is what's going on, then it wouldn't make sense for me to go in with you.
No, that's not. That makes sense. All right,
Oh.
so I carry the astronaut suit if it was made by a 12-year-old. No offense, Professor. And
None taken.
it worked. I don't know what to say.
Doesn't have to look pretty to get results.
Damn right. I put her in the thing and try to bring her back.
I guess so.
All right. I don't got anything else.
What are we doing about the situation with... fuck, I just blanked on her name.
Angula.
Angula. Keep going. I say call in friends for reinforcements. I mean, if we're gonna do this, we do this now. We want as much time as possible. I go get Rexy. If I get stuck, y'all go on and do the thing without me. I don't have the magic anyway, but use Sursa. You don't mind killing shit, right?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
There you
I
go.
love that shit.
There you done. Maybe call Buddy back. I don't know. I don't know how. Well, no, he's probably still not doing well. I was gonna say Mutt, but Mutt's probably recovering. Oh, I don't know that. Never mind. I don't know. Call on that Buddy guy.
Okay, look, I don't mean to be cold about this, but if Rex has been survived in there this long, then another few hours won't be that bad. We need you, and we need to not divide our focus right now. Let's go finish this before we go finish that.
She's got a point. If we can take care of this Angula situation, then maybe it gives us some leverage too. If it turns out that we can't get Rex out. I assume that we could negotiate from there.
And I know that you care about her, Sal, and I do too, but we have to focus.
Sal does some swearing in a really creepy demon-y language. Let's do this quick. I promised her I wouldn't. Yes. I'll leave that to you, Abigail, since I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the magic stuff. And then we hightail it back here, and we get Rex back.
Okay. Hinks, can you keep an eye on the machine?
Of course.
Okay, just if anything gets through, if it's a demon, it should be at least held in that spot for a little bit. Just use the taser thing on it, I guess.
Hinks looks unconcerned.
Yeah.
He always looks unconcerned.
He has no fear.
He has no fear.
There's no concept of fear.
Thurza, are you going to stay here or are you going to come with us?
What's going to be more fun?
Probably with us.
With us, you're gonna probably have to be a lot more careful about like how you kill stuff because we don't want it to be loud. Here, you can just like fucking kill stuff if it shows up. Plus, I kind of like the idea of like doing the splitsies on the demons. So like Sursa here and me at the apartment.
So I could go with you and kill the redheaded bitch.
But quietly.
Or I could stay here.
And you kill whatever comes out of there as much as you want. Unless it's this little chick with like dark hair and she's human. She's my friend, don't do that.
Yeah, kill anything that's not human that comes
Don't
in
kill
here.
the human. Got it.
Don't kill humans.
Don't kill humans.
Okay.
Don't kill humans,
I can handle
okay?
that.
Or half humans.
Thank you.
I think I can handle that.
All right.
Cool.
And actually, if you can take things out without killing them, and then hold on to them for a bit, if you have to
Maybe
kill them,
asking a bit.
all right,
much.
that's asking
Why would
too
I do
much.
that?
Forget I said that. Never mind. You're good.
I really don't
You got
understand
this.
humans.
Right.
You're so
We just have
boring.
to work with what we've got.
All right.
Cool, let's do it.
Let's go.
Yo.
Oh. Right.
I
I'm
never know if we're
say-
making the right decisions. I
Nope.
100% never know if we're making the right decisions.
That's the point of them. This music's a little more exciting. All right. About this time, you all load up and get ready to go. When sort of in the back of your head, you hear, Lynn,
Yeah.
Man.
What's up, buddy?
She's leaving.
All right. Good. We're going to set up there. Follow her and let me know where she's going. Okay.
Okay. This job is way more boring than it seems in the movies.
Yeah, they do a lot of cuts in the movies, so you don't have to sit through the hours of nothing happening. I'm sorry, buddy. I owe you more snacks.
She didn't have any.
She didn't see you, right?
No, I just hid in the pantry. It seemed like the best plan for me.
All right. Where's she going right now?
Well, she put on that jacket and those boots that she likes, so I don't know yet.
Was he following her at her apartment? I thought she was at the bar. At the. She's leaving her apartment.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought she was at the bar and was leaving the bar back to her apartment. Gotcha. Okay,
you had previously trailed her to her apartment.
right. All right.
She's there right now.
Just let us know if it looks like she's coming back. Okay.
Okay,
All right. We'll let you know.
I'm on the case.
I'll summon you back when we're ready to have you here.
Okay,
All right. You're doing good work.
thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, I love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Our boy.
All right. So you load up
Mhm.
and head out. Down the road, when you know where it is. Well, you all know where it is because it's the same apartment complex, Sally, that you lived in. You wait an appropriate amount of time and you head up to Angula's apartment. Anything you want to do before then?
Double check there are no magic seals that we're gonna set off as soon as we go into the house.
Okay.
Just make
Yeah, go ahead and roll to, I'll call this read a bad situation.
Okie dokie. That's plus sharp. I can do that.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Okay, you can ask one question.
Read a bad situation. That's read a person.
They're like best way
Um,
in, best way out, dangers, threats.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Oh, what a pertinent question. Yes, you Abby, you kind of stop everybody at the door. And you go to sort of look around, make sure there's nothing dangerous. And you notice just you only notice it like from a certain angle, like just as kind of the light hits it the right way. But around the actual lock on the door, there is this set of like arcane sigils that are just very faintly kind of scrawled around.
Okay. Can I disarm them is a word that I was looking for.
You can certainly try. Do you have
Okay.
use magic?
I do.
Let's go ahead and use some magic.
Okie dokie. Let's go, Abby. That's a 12.
Okay. Yeah. Call this, I don't know, banishing or something. Okay, so yeah, you sort of focus, hold up your hands, kind of tracing some other sigils in front of these, and you all see them, these symbols that Abby is tracing. You see them sort of start to glow and hang in the air, and then they almost sort of like mirror the ones that are on the door, and as they move forward and connect, the ones that are on the door kind of fizzle and disappear.
Okay.
Good job.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right. Somebody
Work.
Can we just open the door? Somebody gonna have to bust it open, pick the lock.
I mean, it's locked. If you had a skeleton key.
If only we had a Travis for so many reasons.
It is actually locked with a key.
Can I try to act under pressure to do this?
To try to pick a lock.
Yeah. I've read
What are
about
you
this sort
gonna-
of thing.
What are you gonna Yeah, you have. What are you gonna pick a lock with, Abigail?
Bobby pins.
Nice classic.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and act under pressure.
I'll even do it in person. No, I won't because I don't want to degrade my. All right, I'm rolling sharp instead of cool. Let's see.
Yep.
Will my luck hold out? Oh, it's a 10.
It will. You do what you
Nice.
set out to do. You all watch Abby, very focused, just like laser focused, raise her hands, create these magic sigils in the air, dissipate the thing, pull 2 bobby pins out from her hair, and within a matter of seconds, just click, turn the doorknob, open the door. Cool as a fucking cucumber.
I don't want to know how you learned that.
Slips, obviously. You picked up a lot more from him than you let on.
He introduced me to a lot of good books.
Right. Herds everyone in, closes the door and locks it.
Hey, close and lock the door behind you. As you walk in, when you hear Belial's voice sort of in the back of your mind again, she's back at this bar.
The Centurion.
Aren't there other ones?
I don't think so. I think that's the only bar we have in town.
Oh my gosh.
There are
Yes,
so
it
many other
does.
bars. We've been to other bars. She's just doing it to be a jerk.
Well, she's playing pool, and I've watched her enough that I think I know how to play now.
Well, that's good. We can play later if you want.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good work. We're at her apartment now, so we just need to know when she's coming back home.
Okay.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
He
That's
says that
really
instead of over and
fun.
out.
We've gotten a lot closer since he's been stuck here, so.
It's real sweet.
kid. Yeah.
I have a question that we probably should have asked before. Can Angula do the thing that Hector can do? And Victoria can do? The whole just coming back when she wants thing?
The teleporting.
Would Sal know that? Was she able to teleport back in the day? I mean, she might have been able to learn new stuff in the meantime, but
Well, she's a fury. She can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, no, Sally, you would know that. She's got wings under there.
But she hasn't
Yeah.
been using them. She hasn't been using them to get anywhere here, so I think she's keeping a low profile. I guess be ready in case she pops in at any moment, but unless she suspects something, I think we're okay.
Okay, cool. Just something else we need to think about. Let's get to work.
Yeah.
Can we just do a basic search of the apartment? Just be on the safe side. Like we looked out for magic, but like Sal thinking of like Rex on the brain. Does she have like Nest Guard or something? Like does she just have cameras in here too? We would like be all up on the magic and then like not see the security camera.
Yeah, well, they're not hard to see. I won't make you roll for that. But yeah, she's got a couple of cameras set up. She had a Ring doorbell. So that kind of thing. Not like magic cameras or anything, but
Is it something we
kind of
could have
system.
avoided?
yeah, I mean, you would have seen it. You could go to the side of it. I'm not going to give you consequences or something I just made up right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
But inside there are some sort of cameras or something.
Yeah, there's like a couple of Nest cameras,
Mm-hmm.
kind of up in the corners.
Okay, so really wish Travis was here. But
Yeah,
Can
we're
you
kind
do
of a lack
something-
of tech people.
Can you do something magic-y with him?
let me think. I could look at my. She kind of pulls out a book and starts to thumb through it as I thumb through this. Ba-ba-ba.
Can we loop the footage?
That's
That's what
I
they
was-
do in spy
All the movies.
I know that they typically like clip something onto the wires, which I'm not really sure how that works. But it seems to do the trick.
I would like to magic this, and do one thing that is beyond human limitations and loop the video feed
Okay,
with magic.
with magic instead of technology. Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh boy, guys. All right, so I have a +1
Roll.
forward.
Mhm.
Here we go. Magic go. That's 15.
That shouldn't even be possible. Have you advanced use magic?
I haven't advanced anything, I don't think.
You haven't advanced anything? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Never mind, then it works.
I think that Abby just kind of like looks through a book and she's like, oh, okay. And then she just kind of closes it, puts it away, and then goes like that, and then like it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Just puts her hands up.
Yeah. And the rest of you, you don't actually see anything. You just see Abby kind of, oh, okay, flourish, and then just kind of nod.
Why don't
Good.
they just do that in the movies?
Magic? Wynn, you should have practiced more. I'm just saying, you could have done a lot of cool things.
I'm sorry, I lost my magic.
Yeah, but when you had it, you didn't practice.
Are we
I'm gonna
really
go
get-
ahead and put a big old like a TO on this one, and maybe we go back to our corners and make some magic circles.
Right,
Yeah.
let's do that. Eyes Abby as she's getting sassy.
Believe high and mighty is what she's doing. LB's just waiting for it to all come crashing down.
And some good rolls. Good rolls, girl.
All right. So, quick sweep of the apartment. Cameras dealt with. Where are you setting this trap?
In her bedroom.
Okay. You make your way around the corner, down the hall, into the bedroom, and you begin to set up. Tell me what this looks like. We said a couple of things. We said candles. You said
Mhm.
you're going to draw a circle.
Yes. I think in my headspace, it's not as much as a circle as it is like almost like a stained glass sort of vertical, like whole intricate thing that has to be made out of demon blood. So it's gonna stain. And then their candles are
Okay.
in certain places.
So are you doing this on one of the walls?
I was thinking on the floor.
Or okay, you said vertical, that confused me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean a rectangular.
Yes, two words that are very similar. Okay, so a big sort of rectangular patterned blood sigil
Mhm.
on the floor. Gotcha.
Well, one nice thing, she ain't getting her deposit back.
The ultimate revenge. So you set this up. I assume with Wynn and Sally helping, placing candles, crystals, that kind of thing. Abby, as you finish drawing the sigil on the ground, it glows slightly and settles. And then all three of you feel this sharp sort of pain on your left palm. And you look down, and there is what looks like an already healed brand. When it looks very familiar to you, it looks like the symbol that used to be on the back of your hand, but inverted. It's hard to do because it's lots of circles, but
What happened?
Hasn't this happened to Abby before when she was using magic?
something very similar happened when you were doing the locating spell.
Mm-hmm. I think
That was on the back of your hand, though.
Mm-hmm. And it was the normal symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's inverted, so that's good, right?
I guess it depends on your definition of good.
When that happened last time, that meant they knew where you were. But it's inverted? Regardless, maybe we just do this faster. Maybe we just get a move on.
Well, it's all set up. We just have to wait for her.
Lynn,
Yeah.
she's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
She's
I
gone.
mean, she's gone.
All right, get back to the apartment right now.
Okay.
You all hear the front door open. But that is where we're going to go ahead and take a break. Sally goes to pull the sword or the spear from her back. We're going to take a quick break. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us so far. We will be back in just a quick few minutes after we refresh ourselves. So stick around to see what happens next. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We are going to what?
I forgot to clear the chat, the captions.
Captioner.
And
Who
there's
knows
something
what that
about
shit says?
it says it was something about fighting with Iran. I was like,
We're not doing that.
No.
there
Well,
was
we
also
are
one
fighting
point
with
one of
go
us
ahead.
it just said like you're gay. At one point that was it. It was the entire line.
That might have been something.
None
we
of us
said.
said that, but I mean it's not wrong necessarily.
wrong.
So I mean it's not incorrect. So it's all good.
Speaking of being gay, hey Sid, what does it say on your mug and your tank top?
Oh, this lovely mug, you mean?
Does that say buy, fly,
Does it say
and ready
buy,
to
fly,
die?
and ready to die with some dice on it? What do you mean?
I got the
Why,
If
yes,
you
it
like-
does, Savannah.
If you like cool things like that, or you like, stuff with our logo, or maybe t-shirts that say "We need sleep" or "Do it if you nasty," you can buy all of those things in our merch store. I had a better transition, but Val kept talking, so we did that one instead.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm joking. You can buy merch our merch store. Okay, we're gonna stop shamelessly shilling our stuff that we want you to buy for money and continue to play Monster of the Word. So you hear the front door open. You hear the click of boots on the old wooden floors, and you see casually shrugging off her leather jacket and kind of tossing it onto a chair and then walking down the hallway. Bright red hair, red eyes to match, black tank top, snakeskin belt and boots, and Gula. Now, I don't remember inviting guests over.
I mean, you invited trouble when you took over my bar, took over my apartment complex. Like, are you like seriously going single white female all over this? Because it's kind of creepy.
I mean, I don't see your name on any of it.
Yeah, but I see my aesthetic all over it. Like, come on.
Honey, I'm like 5 times your age, right?
Yeah, but you had no style until you met me, so...
Wow. You know what, Sal? That one hurt. That one really
Truth
hurt.
does sometimes. Don't know what to tell you.
All right. Well, if we're sharing truths, then I want you to get out of my apartment, or I'll send your little fuzzy friend back to the hell he came from. She reaches sort of down into her jacket where she's tossed it and plucks a Belial.
Oh, she's got to die now. You don't threaten Belial.
Just kind of holds him in her hand. Now you're gonna be a good boy, right? He just sits there.
You put him down right now. We were gonna be nice about all this, but it's gonna get real nasty if you bring him into this.
I'm sure I can tell from the great job you did getting in my front door, by the way. Which one of you did that? Because I don't see the thief with you. Skillful. But based on the blood and everything that's all over my bedroom floor, it doesn't seem very nice. You want
Put
your
him
friend
down.
back? Break your sigil, blow out your candles, take a shit, and get out of my house. Or I'll put a spike through him.
How far away is she from me?
She's down the hallway, so I don't know, 15, 20 feet.
Why am I gonna go full Travis this episode?
Turn her purple.
Nope.
No, she would need to turn purple to go full Travis.
All right.
Should I have harm? I have 2 harm on my sheet right now, and I don't remember from what.
I don't know. I mean, if it's there, then yes.
Okay. Then I guess Abby's gonna do something stupid unless somebody else wants to do something.
I'm trying to look at things to save our boy.
TikTok.
All right. Abby fiddles with her watch, and she's gonna use her rote. Oh, okay. I hate this. Okay, so she's going to use magic. Do I just every time I use magic get a +1 forward, even if I continue to use magic?
As far as I know, that's how it works. As long as the last roll that you made was use magic.
Okay.
That's my understanding of it. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll plus weird plus 1. This is where it gets fucked up, I bet. Nope. So
Okay.
12.
It's a 12. So what does your rote do?
You can use magic to briefly remove yourself from the flow of time. You can spend 1 hold. Let's see. I can on a 10 plus. I have 2 hold. You can spend the hold 1 for 1 while the magic is in effect to do the following: accomplish 1 short task, which is going to be running down the hallway and snagging Belial. And then, can the other task be to run back down the hallway and just have him in her hands when the time break ends?
That seems like a short task.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So, Abby, what do? Do you snap? You snap your fiddle with your watch? Oh no, you're doing a clock stoppers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she just like turns it and then.
Okay.
The Ben 10.
So time hasn't stopped. You're just moving really fast.
Yeah. No. So
God damn it, Clock Stoppers is following me around this week.
God, I love that
so-
movie.
There's probably just
Can't
like a
believe this
feel
is
of a little
happening
bit of
again.
electricity around them, and Abby is like slightly positioned differently.
All right, and Abby appears with Belial in her hands.
You're right, buddy.
He doesn't say anything or move.
Belial? Wynn asks telepathically, or tries to reach out telepathically to Belial.
Hello.
Where you at, buddy?
I'm coming back, but I don't move very fast.
That's not Belial.
You hear a click. And then the room goes white as what Abby is holding in her hands explodes. I'm gonna have you all roll to act under pressure. Please for me.
Yeah.
Ten.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Sally, you are able to. Here's what I'll do. 2 mixed successes. Sally, you've got a full success. You're fine because you're fast enough to be able to get out of the way. You have your preternatural speed that you had from being a monstrous. You can get one of the other 2 out of the way.
Don't Sally's choice me. That is not cool. That's not cool at all.
Tell your friends to roll better.
Friends, roll better.
You can get. You know that you can take this hit and you can get somebody out of the way. But not both of them.
Val, I'm sorry, but Abby is squishy and also my granddaughter. So yeah, it's gonna have to be Abby.
Sorry, let's see how it is.
And she tastes.
Granddaughter,
Catch up.
Squish. She is my squishy. I have named her Squishy. She is my squish. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And Angula thinks she's crunchy and tastes good with ketchup. You, Sally, just a split second before it happens, realize what's happening. And Abby, as you drop the what looks like in this moment, as the time effects are wearing off, everything is kind of happening in slow motion just for a second. What looks like a plushie, like a little plushie, little black fuzzy guy. Of like the guy from Black Desert. Well, the little fluffy friend. It falls to the floor, and you feel a hard impact as Sally sort of grabs you, and you both tumble out of the way behind the bed on the other side of the room. When you try to jump out of the way and you do not fully make it, Sally and Abby, you're fine. When you're going to take partial harm from this, which is going to be... You have armor, right?
Yes, I do.
So you are going to take 4 harm minus your armor.
Okay. I take
Which I think is
2
2.
harm. Yeah.
So you take 2 harm as you feel sort of as you go to move, this blast sort of hit you and knock you sideways into the wall, leaving this huge kind of scorched path in the center of the room. What would you like to do?
Just yell out. Well, now you're definitely not getting your deposit back, bitch.
Wind charges her with his sword, since he's
Okay.
the closest to the blast, I guess.
He is. All right, when you pull out your sword and charge. All right. You go to attack her with your sword. As you reach her, you swing down. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass.
Okay. I get +1 on this because I'm fighting a demon.
Yes, you do.
Finally happens.
It's happening.
Huzzah!
13.
Woo! Are you
And
advanced?
I've advanced every move. So
It's every move with this one.
Yes.
Okay, so on a 12 plus, you devastate, and overall, you inflict and suffer harm as normal, and pick 1 from that list, from the 12 plus list.
Oh, why didn't that come down?
It's everybody gets +1 forward. You suffered no harm. You inflict double harm, or you drive them away in a rout.
I'm gonna suffer no harm. I know it's not exciting,
Okay.
but I just got hurt very badly.
Well, it's exciting.
Yeah,
you
that's-
just got, yeah,
That's good. Don't get
you
hurt.
just got a grenade, essentially, thrown at you. Yeah, so you go and swing down with the what is the poison flaming raging sword of
Raging
doom?
Sword of Doom,
What is
yeah.
it that your sword fucking does?
3
fire and
harm,
silver
silver
and
hand,
holy-
fire holy.
Oh,
Scorpion tail. Yes, all of it.
okay. And you slash down just directly across her chest, and you draw some blood. She's got an armor. Okay, so she's gonna take a little bit of harm, and she goes to slash back at you, and you see her kind of throw her hands like this, and her claws start to extend her fingernails, and she goes to slash at you, but you turn just in time, and all she catches is the sort of the padded armor on your shoulder, which rips, but she doesn't catch your skin.
And I was right. It's 4 harm because I forgot I have ancient
4.
fighting arts. Yeah.
Okay. 4. Okay.
And just in case it also has said, also my weapons also always count as a weakness against monsters I'm fighting.
Hmm.
Okay, so
That's good to know.
just in case.
It's the only way to kill anything in Monster of the Week.
Yeah.
Okay, so you slash at her. She sort of catches your the padded armor on your shoulder, but does not damage you. As you do this, she kind of looks down and sees the blood forming across her chest. She shakes her head, looks at you, and just says, "Poor Angie." And she flexes like this, and you see these 2 like bat-like wings, this like dark red color, extend out from her back, and her form is sort of slowly starting to change. What are the other 2 of you doing?
So I guess we don't have to worry about her host body anymore.
Wynn's not even caring about that anymore.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We can bring her back to life. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It'll be great. Sally's gonna literally like flying leap over the bed and just fly headlong at her.
Okay, he takes flying.
Spear drawn.
Spear out. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass as these wings extend from her back. What you got? Roll plus tough. Or no, you roll plus weird.
I roll plus weird. Although I could do tough at this point. That's an 11.
It's an 11. All right, choose one extra effect.
More harm.
Or harm. All right, so what's your total harm?
5.
Woof.
Magic.
Okay. So
magic and silver.
and silver. Okay. So yeah, you do one sort of flying leap over the bed, spear out, and you catch her right in the side, sort of between two of her ribs, and she lets out this like hellish scream. It is almost like she has like a double voice. She lets out this scream, goes to grab the spear, jerks it, and sort of pulls it back out of her side and turns and slashes you across the chest with it. So how much harm your spear do?
My spear do 5.
So you take 5.
So I take 2.
So you take it because you have a lot of armor.
I have a lot of armor.
And she's got your spear now.
Bitch. Okay.
So she's you're kind of fighting over the spear now, as I assume you go to grab it back from her. Abigail.
Hello, I'm Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Hi. Abby is going to use magic. She is going to trap a specific person, minion, or monster. And what I kind of want to do is I want to make her have to come into this room. Basically, like instead of using like a lasso or something, like something physical like that. I'm wondering if I can like have this be like what Abby's doing, basically, to like through this fight, instead of like physically fighting her, she is just using this magic to like sort of bring the aura of this in, so she has to like come into this room, or like is physically forced and pushed.
So you want to try to like compel her to come into the room where the trap is. Okay, yeah, you can absolutely try to do that. So go ahead and roll to use magic.
Okay, I do not have a +1 forward. I rolled an 8.
Okay, so you get an effect and a glitch. So you can compel her. I'm calling this trap a specific person, minion, or monster. So you can compel her to come into the room, but you get a glitch, which you will choose.
Oh boy. Shit. It has a short duration, so I don't have a lot of time to do this.
Okay, it has a short duration. So you, in all the chaos, Abby, and not feeling up to 100%, being injured earlier, and then being thrown to the ground by your great grand.
We sketched out like 16 greats. Yeah.
I'm not going to say it all. By your good friend, Sally. You stand up and you focus the magic, and you all see those of you that are nearby. Angula sort of throws both of you off of her and starts to make her way down the hallway into the room. Abby, she's now in the room with you and realizes she's been compelled to come in here as the spell wears off. Cute trick. You see her reach to her hip where there is nothing at first, and then materializing in her hand, she flicks out a huge leather whip and begins to swing it at you.
Can I try to protect Abby?
Sure.
I have a move.
Pull up, protect someone.
Yeah, no, we never use this one. Actually,
You
don't want
don't.
to use this move. Yeah, I might as well. I never get to use it. I've never again. In combat, you may choose to protect someone without rolling, but as if you had rolled a 10+. I cannot choose the option suffer little harm, though.
Okay. Okay, so that would be a 10 plus. So you would either pick all impending danger is now focused on you, you inflict harm on the enemy, or you hold the enemy back.
If I choose to hold the enemy back, can we flavor that as being like keeping her in the room?
Yeah.
In like the center of this like circle that we're trying to keep her in.
Okay. Yeah, so tell me what you do.
Yeah, so I think as she like rears back with the whip, Wynn just charges through the door of the room, like grabbing her wrist and just like tackling her down to where the circle is drawn on the ground.
Okay, you do so, and Abby, you see this happen in front of you as Wynn and Angula both go crashing down onto the floor to the bloody circle. And now they are wrestling. She is trying to sort of wrest her arm away from you. Abby's safe for the moment. Sal, you are still out in the hallway.
Oh, we're jumping into this fray. This is gonna be fun.
All right, you hear the booted footsteps of Sally coming back down the hall preternaturally fast, and you jump into the fray. What would you like to do?
I think spear is a good idea in the middle of this, given that I don't want to harpoon a win. I have other weaponry at my disposal that's not even like a weapon. Like, I've got nails too, bitch.
You do.
Yeah, let's go full cat fight. She's gonna jump in here and like she's gonna shing her own nails, and she's gonna just go nuts at the hand that she's got her whip in.
Okay,
And just try to get her pinned down.
Roll to kick some ass.
That's an 8.
Okay, so you inflict harm on each other. So how much do your nails do?
My nails do a 2, I believe. Let me double check here. I don't use them that often, so
I
I,
know.
don't remember. 2.
Okay. All right,
Yes,
so you
2.
just scratch at her. You can see sort of welts forming where you do. You are not able to break the skin, but you're accomplishing something. But yeah, you go to scratch at her. As you do, she kind of throws an elbow to try to get you off of her. And as she does, she is very strong. She kind of pulls away from both of you, and when you see her flick this whip around, and Sally, it wraps around your neck and she pulls it tight. You're gonna take 2 harm, ignore armor.
Okay. Oh, yes. My claws also ignore armor. 2 harm, hand,
Okay.
ignore armor.
Then she definitely does bleed
Okay.
from that. And so you all see in this fray, Sally has this whip sort of wrapped around her throat, and Angula tightens it, and you see it kind of glow slightly. And Sally, it's almost like it's not only can you not breathe, but it is sort of like burning into your skin.
I'm also now at 4. So am I
so
unstable?
You're unstable.
Okay.
You're very injured. Okay. So when you're right there, Abby, you're still across the room. What do?
I think Wynn just yells over to Abby and says, "Get it started."
Abby gets it started.
Okay, then we're gonna call this the use magic that's part of the big magic. Go ahead and roll.
$13, baby.
Okay, that is a success. So you see as they're sort of scrambling around on the ground, Sally pulling at this thing that's around her throat, Wynn trying to get a hand on Angula and pull her off. The runes on the floor around all 3 of you begin to glow. Angula Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
Would Abby know that the just Angula will go, or all three of them will go if this goes off?
Hard to say. I will say you specifically looked for a ritual that would banish demons, which you have 1.5 of in the circle, so.
I really hope Wynn gets caught up in this and ends up getting a fast ticket to hell.
No.
We'll see.
No.
The runes start to glow as Abby, you start to channel the spell, and you all see Angula flinch for a second. She kind of looks down around her, realizing where she is. With one big flap of these wings, she stands, kind of pulling herself up, using the momentum off the ground, pulling Sally with her, and sort of holds her very close, sort of with the whip, and just looks over at you, Abby, and says, "Cute. I go. She goes."
Do it! I got that last time, I'll do it again! Do it!
Or maybe she'll just get ripped right in half.
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
Human half might stay. What you gonna do, Abigail?
Can Wynn try to intervene here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wynn wants to try, because so she stood up. Wynn, I assume, is still kind of on the ground, like crouching. Wants to, I guess, I guess try to pull her off of Sal, like push the two of her apart. Maybe like headlocks her, kicks Sal in the back to try to kick her away from Angula, and tries to just like almost like suplex Angula back down towards the ground and drive his sword through her wing and pin her to the center of the circle.
Wow, that's a lot. Roll to kick some ass.
I didn't know if kick some ass to protect somebody would be better here.
No, because you are trying to hurt her.
I will say I'm trying to get. I don't really care whether she gets hurt. I really just want to
push them apart.
Push them apart and keep her here.
Okay, we can call that protect someone.
Okay. Do I want to use my move and risk getting hurt again? Yes, I do. I'm going to use my never again move to protect her and risk getting hurt.
Okay, so you roll a 10 plus. So you describe this to me again. What have you done?
Leaps up behind her,
right?
Sort of wraps his like puts her in a headlock, kicks out to like kick Sal in the back and push her away, and using that same force dragging her down to the ground with him to like pull her back down to
she has Sally by the throat.
Yes.
With this.
With the whip.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm hoping that
you want to kick Sally away from her.
That she will let go of the whip from the force of this, because she's just holding on to it, like.
Okay.
With, yeah, I that's my hope.
Sally's dealt with worse. Don't worry about it.
It's what
I mean, I guess if he can work a hand around, if he's got his other arm free, maybe he slashes at her arm with.
It is going to take two hands for him to take her down.
Okay. I mean, whatever works here.
This is a very powerful demon. Okay.
Do it. Don't worry about it.
Here's what happens. You spring up. You grab Angula from behind in this headlock, and using your leg sort of kick Sally away as she starts to loosen her grip on the whip. You go flip her over. There is this sort of loud crashing sound as you both hit the ground, and you hear a snap. The rune on the back, or not on the back of your hand, on your palm, Wynn, starts to burn. Abby, the rune on the palm of your hand starts to burn, and you feel this horrible, like, constricting around your throat. You're gonna take 2 harm, ignore armor, and you can't breathe. Sally, you're free.
Do I need to speak to finish the spell?
I don't know. Do you usually have to? I'm thinking way back to when we made these characters and you guys actually had to pick the things you had to do magic.
Let me look at. Is there a list on here or anything?
There would have been.
One of the following. The keeper may require one of the following. I know that she does a lot of like. I mean, it honestly, it's a 50-50. I know that she does.
I'll say no.
She does spells.
She does a lot of runes and crystals. I'll say no, you don't have to. But you can't breathe.
Okay.
You are unstable.
Yep.
Because you're suffocating.
Yep. Abby's gonna finish the spell.
Okay. When you pin Angula to the ground and go to drive your sword through her wing, can you go ahead and roll to kick some ass for me? Abby, can you roll to act under pressure for me?
Uh, 11.
Okay.
9.
Can I assist Abby?
With the spell?
Yeah.
What
now
would you
that
do?
I'm free, looking at her, trying to complete things, see that she's struggling, go over and attempt to like let her like tell Sal where to put stuff as she's trying to struggle to breathe.
Okay, so try to intervene. Yeah, go ahead and roll to help or interfere, plus cool.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay, yeah, you help, so we'll make that a 10. Sally, in the midst of all of this, sort of makes her way into the circle. I think, Abby, probably you point out where a couple of the lines have been muddled. Sally, you go to take whatever demon blood is left. There's a lot of it on the ground now. Yeah, you fix the line. When at the same time you flip your sword around and pin Angula in place by one of her wings, she screams, and then she just kind of stops. And it looks like she is trying to scream and no sound is coming out. Her eyes go wide and she sort of looks up at you, almost scared. Probably the first time you've ever seen her look like that. And you see from her mouth this like gray, almost like steam, start to form and like start to trail out, and like more and more of it comes out, and it's almost like she is like choking it up, and it starts to settle into the floor, and she starts to go limp underneath you. Sally, you feel this weird, it's almost like that, it's like a weird kind of like burning sensation. It's almost like that heartburn you get when you have a wine hangover. You know what I'm talking about? That was a very specific description, and I know a lot of you know what that feels like. And you start to feel something coming up your throat, and you all look over to Sally, and the same thing is happening.
Are we still choking?
That is faded now, because Angula goes limp on the floor, sort of light gone from her eyes, this bleeding gash on her chest, this blood sort of starting to pour from the spear wound on her side. And Sally, as the last of this, and you watch it happen,
and I think you know what's happening. You watch sort of the last of this mist kind of almost like steam swirl out of Angula and out of you, and it settles into the floor, and you start to feel really woozy, and everything goes dark, and you pass out.
Wynn goes and checks her pulse.
Sally?
Yeah.
She's alive.
All right, she's alive, but pretty hurt. Abby, are you okay?
We should go back to the haven.
Abby, you feel pretty lightheaded as well, and there is going to be a mark there for sure.
Is Abby still unstable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I have.
I'm gonna
harm.
say, I'm gonna say no though, because most of that was coming from the suffocating. So I think you're still at 4 harm. I think you can uncheck unstable.
Okay.
Sally, you're still unstable.
I should heal her.
Rat, let's do that. Can you do that while we're in the car?
Yeah. If I have to.
All right. When hoists Sally up and starts getting her out of the apartment. What are we doing about that?
As you look over towards the body, where Angula was laying, you see the wings around her have sort of started to like almost like sizzle a little bit, and they kind of burn away, leaving marks on the ground. And then you hear a very small sort of pained, like a hitch, like almost like a gasp.
Shit, she's still alive. We're gonna have to do this here then, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do DIY surgery, I guess, or oh boy, I'm gonna use a mighty sting if I'm gonna do this twice. This might sting. So I'm gonna use magic to heal Sally.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you set Sally down, what you got?
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So you can heal her 1, I think, with use magic.
3. You can use magic to heal 3 harm, but the process is exceptionally painful.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So, Sally, you are jolted awake. When this all this all happens in very quick succession. When you go to set Sally down for Abby to heal her, you see the gash across her chest where Angula had hit her with the spear. It wasn't that bad before. Start to like almost like it's getting worse. Like they're watching it get worse. You're watching her bleed a lot more, and you're watching it open up as Abby sort of throws her hands onto Sally and sends this jolt of healing magic through her, which very quickly seals up most of the wound. You heal 3. You're not unstable anymore, and the pain sort of jolts you out of this like mostly unconscious state. Sally, you don't feel pain like this. This should not hurt this bad. Yeah, you're awake, sort of. Ow, ow,
Sorry.
Ow.
You're okay. She turns.
It is like eyes watering, like burning, like it. You've been stabbed a lot and it didn't hurt this bad.
What the fuck did you do?
Hold up, Sal. We gotta take care of. And Wynn goes with Abby to try to help her with the Angie.
I mean, I could do the same thing, but that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna
she's
do DIY
barely
surgery.
conscious. DIY surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright,
she's
so
got
that's-
she's got 2 pretty severe wounds. She's got the one big sort of slash across her chest, which it is kind of bleeding on and off. Wynn also fire swords, so it's kind of like burned the edges, so it's not quite as bad. It's still pretty bad, but she's got this kind of hole in her side, kind of between her ribs, where Sally got her with the spear. So gonna try to patch that up.
Yeah. Holy hell, Abby!
You're rolling so good today.
I am. Thank you, Roll20. I fully expected it to be like just shitting on me.
Yeah,
for the
y'all
second
have
half
rolled
of
a
the game.
lot. I don't know that nobody has failed a roll today.
failed.
Bite your
Nobody's rolled
tongue.
below a 7. I will not.
Nobody's
I
failed
will.
and nobody is going to fail.
Oh lord.
You
Read me DIY surgery, please, ma'am.
DIY surgery. I'll put it right there.
I love that.
On a 10 plus, so you do a quick dirty surgery. Basically, it counts as normal first aid, stabilizes the injury, and heals 1 harm.
Okay, so-
and- yeah.
So normal first aid heals 1.
Mm.
You heal a 2nd. You stabilize her.
Mhm.
How?
So she's got a hole
How?
in her chest, right?
It's kind of in her. It's like in her side.
Mhm.
It's a
So
spear hole. It's
Abby-
probably.
Mm-hmm. Abby goes in with her into her bag and pulls out this suture. And on the case of it is this. There's a bunch of different runes and stuff. So she starts. She spends time going in to the wound and like reattaching things. But as she does, the suture starts to glow, and it is healing as she's going. So she is like sealing it, and it is healing. And this is her magic with science. Nonsense that
Okay.
she's been working on from the start.
This still hurts. But she is barely conscious. You can barely call her conscious. So it's really all you get sort of out of her is maybe like a little bit of like a whimper. And yeah. But you heal her enough. She's lost a
I'm just
decent
gonna-
amount of blood, but this is magical healing, so it
Wynn had pulled out
helps.
the fire sword and was like ready to help cauterize a wound and see that. Alright, never mind. She eats it.
I need a break.
I think we could all use one.
Let's go back to
Yeah.
the-
Let's get out of here. We should probably bring her with us because I don't think she really lives here anyway.
Sally, you should call. You should call and make sure the Hellmouth's okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a bruise on my neck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less of a bruise and more of what looks like a burn.
Yeah, let's get
Is
out
it
of here.
summertime? If it's winter, you can throw a scarf over. It'll be fine.
It is June 17th.
It's been June for so long. I think it was
Well,
June last
That is a
June.
mood.
It's been June for a very long time. Don't worry.
It's still 2020 in this game. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Yes.
It's
it is.
2020. Always has
It's,
been.
it's still 2020 in this game. Don't worry, we'll get out of it eventually. The only reason it's June is because we had to do a 6-month time skip because you guys keep doing shit. Okay.
How dare we do shit in your
How
game?
dare you do things? All right. So you call Hinks, Sarah probably doesn't have a phone. You call Hinks. He seems fine. Everything seems fine. You hear he's very calm, if a little bit distracted, and every once in a while in the background you just hear like a woo or something, or like a yell, or like a clanging sound. And he says, "No, everything is fine. Everything's just fine."
All right, I know Sir's right there, but be honest. Like, how annoying is she being to you right now?
Oh, no, actually, I feel quite safe with her around.
Oh. All right. Okay, we'll see you soon then.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
And you hear, oh, leave its head. The next one. And there's a click.
I think shit's coming through.
What?
All right, they probably have that handled though. Let's deal with this first.
Deal with what? The person?
Well, both of you are very hurt. And
God.
yes, this person. We can go back to the Hellmouth if you think you've got the equipment there to take care of all that.
You hear the door open. And then coming around the corner, you hear a
I made it. Oh my gosh. What happened?
We took care of her. She's gone, buddy.
Oh, good.
You all right?
Yeah.
Can you see why laying off the snacks a little bit might help?
I just
Do not body shame our boy.
No,
you
it
would
just needs
teach
to.
me. You would let Victoria teach me how to teleport. I would have to hover everywhere.
She didn't even learn how to teleport. Someone just booped that into her. So
Maybe she could do that for me. I want wings.
you know, you realize you could transform into something that gives you wings, right?
It's a lot harder when it's just me.
All right. We'll look into that, buddy.
Did we win?
Yeah.
How much blood is in this apartment right now?
A lot. It's a lot of blood.
Abby pulls the comforter off the bed and just kind of puts it on the floor. We should go.
Are the symbols on our hands gone?
they are not.
Cool.
I'll have to research that. Let's go.
So Hellmouth
back to
or
Haven.
Haven? All right.
Yeah,
If y'all want to go to the Haven, I can go check out the Hellmouth.
that might be better.
All right, we'll do that.
Sally, can you lift her?
Yeah. I'll go to pick her up.
You go to pick her up. She's heavier than you expect. You have to actually pick her up dead weight.
Oh no.
Demon gone.
Oh no,
And you
guys.
see Belial kind of, he can't really, he's just a ball, so he kind of just kind of cocks to the side.
Sally, what's wrong with you?
Put her down. Try to fly.
Nothing.
Who knows, friends? Try snails.
Nothing.
Sal pulls out the sword, doesn't turn it on fire, just the silver side of it, touches her with it.
Actually, it hurts. Ah! But it's because it's a sword and he's poking you with it.
I'm not
Stop
poking her, I'm just touching her with the flat of it.
it. No, nothing happens.
I think that thing sucked the demon out of you.
I think I'm human, guys.
Is-
My mom is gonna be so pissed.
Seems like you're taking this pretty well.
I might be able to die. Let's get back to the Haven.
Yeah. All right. Y'all go. Drive carefully. I'll be at the Hellmouth.
Abs, you want to help me out with her?
Yeah. She'll throw her bag over her other shoulder and grab some legs.
Okay. The two of you take Angie to the car. And so you're splitting up when you're going back to the warehouse.
Mhm.
Okay. Sally and Abby, you put Angie in the back of the car and drive back to the Haven. I want to start with Wynn. So you head to the Hellmouth. You arrive. You see Sir standing there talking to Hinks, having a conversation. She's covered in blood. And Hinks just kind of nodding, taking some notes, programming some things. And you see in and or near the demon trap that Abby drew in front of the Hellmouth, there's about... Well, it's hard to tell. There's about 4 bodies worth of pieces kind of around. And there is one head just kind of sitting on one of the tables.
What's going on here?
Oh, you're back. You missed it. We had so much fun while you were gone.
I can tell.
Yeah, stuff started coming through. And then it stopped. So now I'm trying to find something else to do.
When did it start?
Oh, it wasn't that long ago. I don't know, a few minutes. I don't really count. Or do human time in general.
All right.
But it stopped a little bit ago.
Tries to get like some timestamps from Hanks as to when it
Mhm.
started and when it stopped, and what that was in relation to like when we were fighting. When our fight happened.
It pretty much is gonna follow the timeline of you fighting and banishing Angula. Seems like when it ended.
Weird. All right, I'll hang out here for a bit, I guess, in case it starts again.
Hinks just kind of looks at you. Is everything all right?
Kind of. We took care of Angula, so she's gone. Banishing seemed to work. Maybe a little too well. Seems like it sort of drained Sal as well. And so she's kind of human now.
Sir starts laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mom's gonna hate that.
Now, my question is there like another Sal in hell now that's now trapped there that's full demon? Are there 2 Sals now?
How the fuck would I know?
I just don't know how much like Dragon Ball Z shit we're gonna be getting up in this. So
Guess you're gonna have to go look, spaceman.
yeah, not right now.
That sounds fun. If you go back, I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Sweet. Can we get pizza?
Sure. I'll put it in order.
Cool. Cool. I'm starting to like it here.
Good. I'm glad. And then just grabs a chair, sits in front of the Hellmouth, sword in his lap, just staring off into space.
Okay. Sally and Abby, you take Angie, who is stable as she can be right now, back to the Haven. I assume to the infirmary, so you can monitor her. Is there anything you would like to do? She'll wake up in a bit. Is there anything that you want to do before then?
Can you do like a demon, not demon test?
Yeah. Let me just take some of Sally's blood. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Me either. Shit. It's okay. Trav and I he was looking into I think we may have solved some problems.
Oh. Good.
I've lived a really long time, Abby.
I know.
I'm okay with this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks under the microscope to see.
Sally's human.
As human as they come.
Wow.
You're gonna have to start like actually lifting weights now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to find Travis.
Yeah. Is it messed up that I'm like excited about this?
No, I guess not.
She'll just give Abby a hug.
She'll hug her back and then just say, just don't talk about being okay to die now, okay?
Right,
You
that's
still need to live a long
weird for people. I know, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Right. It's the whole immortality thing. You just time. Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Gosh, well, what can you do now that you couldn't do before? Besides die. You could eat caviar with a silver spoon.
Yeah.
Is it a gold spoon? I don't actually know.
It's silver. It's cool.
Okay, cool.
Sounded right to me. A person who's definitely had caviar before.
I mean, I can do that like life insurance bundle now. It seemed kind of stupid at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but you just like you get it all together.
Yeah. You'll have to sleep too, right?
Well, I kind of already had to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the whole half thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
silver's
easy.
pretty big.
Yeah. Just, I mean, silver daggers are still gonna hurt because they're daggers.
Yeah, just not like extra, you know.
Right.
Like, I don't think I was gonna like go drink holy water. That wasn't like really a thing. I can touch it now, I guess.
Yeah. There's some in the cabinet if you want it.
Yeah, don't waste it. It's cool.
Okay. You sure you're okay?
I mean, a little in shock, I guess, but yeah, the first thing I thought was we need to find Trav.
Well, now that we've taken care of the demon problem, we can work harder on trying to find him.
Yeah.
We also need to determine what happened at the Hellmouth before we left it. I know we've got a lot going on, but we need to know if that was Rex or not. And since you can't go back in the Hellmouth.
Well, I mean, can, but you know, maybe we need more of those janky spacesuits.
I helped design those. Can we?
The
stop
design
calling
elements were great. It was more of the execution, like the you know what I mean.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do for this one, I'm sure.
Was there like a missing persons report on this girl?
You can certainly look if you would like.
That'd be a
I'll
good
have
idea.
one of you roll to investigate.
You do it.
Oh, okay.
I got science stuff to do.
That's fair. Let's see. Investigate sharp, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay, so you can ask one question. Doesn't have to be from the list, but it can be.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Or who dis?
Okay. Yeah, you look through what's sort of available to you publicly, with Abby's help a little bit, kind of diving into some maybe records that you shouldn't be able to see.
Thanks, Travis.
You go through some missing persons reports.
Right.
You look through photos. Nothing from this year. You go back and back and back. And you finally find a report from about 25 years ago. Her name is Angela McCoy. And she went missing about 25 years ago from northern Georgia.
Does she look any different?
What do you mean?
Does she look like she's aged 25 years?
She does not. When she went missing, she was like 30. She looks exactly the same. The photo could have been taken yesterday.
Boy, when she wakes up, this is going to be a fun conversation.
This is gonna be weird.
Okay. Do you want to handle it, or do you want me to handle it?
I mean, I guess the first thing we can say is positives. Most of the fashion from back then is coming back.
True. Yeah. The whole middle part thing is big now.
Yeah. Wide legs. Wide legs. That's a thing again. Yeah. Yeah, I'll handle that.
Okay. I will get. Oh my God, not Hector. What is my butler's name?
Heathcliff?
Heathcliff.
No. Watson.
Watson.
I will get Watson to start the chef making some food because she's probably kind of hungry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have Watson start to make some food for her, something that'll be easy for her to eat. After a bit, she starts to stir.
Hey, take it easy, okay?
Sally.
My first question was going to be whether you remember anything, and that answer said, okay, yeah, hey,
Hi.
I'm Sally. This is Sabby.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry we had to stab you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You know, I've had worse.
Yeah, well, I figure.
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Like I got hit by a truck. And then backed over by a truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then hit by the truck again.
Yeah. Just take your time. I've got food coming. Something that'll be easy on your stomach. You can stay here as long as you need to. You know you've been possessed for a long time.
How long?
When were you born?
Well, now you're gonna make me do math.
Okay, she was 30
was
and 95.
85, 75, 70?
That sounds right. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
I'll call 71. I'll say 1971.
Okay. I'm going to give you a mirror, and then I'm going to tell you what year it is. Okay?
Is this the best idea?
Yeah, it's straightforward. All right. It's 2020. You look great. So, to answer your question, about 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of hoping the number would be either very, very small or that it had been like 200 years or something.
Yeah, 25 is kind of like a middle ground. So.
But you're in the future now.
My family's been missing me for 25 years.
Yeah, about that. It's going to be very difficult for them to accept you looking like this. I mean, not like accept you back in that way, but it's going to be very difficult to explain. So that's something that we need to work out.
I have kids.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I can't go back, can I?
Not saying that. You know what? Some folks just have great genes. And,
Yeah.
you know, there are great anti-aging creams out there. I heard about some sort of like French seaweed thing. There's stuff like it's possible.
What we can do is we can teach you how to do your makeup. Well, not me. I don't know about Sally. We can figure out how to do your makeup. So, I mean, the difference between 30 and 55 isn't that drastic.
How old are you?
19.
547.
Right, so one of you gets it. Why, that's a ridiculous thing to say.
We're gonna do everything we can to get you back to your family. And honestly, I can pretty much guarantee that they're just gonna be happy to have you back, and they won't ask too many questions about it. Alien abduction, real cool. You know what? We'll get you on some talk shows. Get you to do a book deal.
Or just to see your kids again.
Or just get you back to your kids, whatever you want.
What are their names? I could look them up for you. There's this thing called Facebook. They've got everyone's on there. You like put your picture and profiles.
Twin girls. Leslie. Audrey. McCoy.
In Northern. I try to bring them up.
Okay, yeah. It takes a minute. You find one of them, and in doing so, pictures of the other. They are living in Marietta, outside Atlanta.
They're not super far. Look.
They look just like her.
Good genes.
I don't even know what to say.
What'd you do before? Like as a job?
I was a nurse.
Hey, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of new stuff, but that's still like a really good field. Just get some certifications and then you're good to go, right?
Why don't we let her process for a while? You can go anywhere on the computer. Just know that it is monitored. Not by me. Yeah. Take your time.
She just kind of looks at you and like looks at the computer and is like,
okay, so this is a search bar. She gives her the old person rundown.
I was about to say, did we even...
And
was there Ask Jeeves in 95? No, I don't think there was.
this is a mouse, and you use this to move that thing. It's called a cursor around the screen, and you can click here. Or I could just be close and you could just ask me to do it.
Maybe I'll try that later.
Okay.
I'm just gonna eat.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever you need. There's a TV downstairs too. It's the flat thing on the wall.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Controllers are basically the same though. They're
Yeah, that hasn't changed much.
really shitty still.
Yeah.
I'll like I said, I remember bits and pieces, so I'll figure it out.
Was she still a fan of reality television?
Yeah, I tried to block some of that out.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Sorry about that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
She's just gonna kind of sit and eat for a while.
Yeah. We should call Win.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
So Angela is doing okay.
Cool.
She's got kids who now look to be the same age as her.
That's weird.
Yeah. How's it weird on your end?
Well, I'm staring at the portal here. Nothing happening right now. Apparently, a bunch of shit started coming out around the time we were fighting Angula. And it stopped around the time we.
Interesting.
So I don't know if someone was sending reinforcements or was thinking that while we were distracted, they could squeeze a couple people through.
That was around the time that the brands burned too.
Yeah. I'm still not 100% on what caused that.
We'll have to research.
I'm gonna be honest. I think you and I are marked still win.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I think we're gonna have to focus on the next problem now.
Yeah.
Is Hinks getting any readings on the other side like we had before?
Let me check. Yo, Hanks.
Yes.
Anything strange coming up on your doohickeys?
Define strange, Winthrop.
Define
Ask him
strange.
if he's getting the readings of Rex on the other side.
You still picking up Rex on the other side?
Every once in a while I pick up something that I'm 87% sure is human.
Yeah, mostly.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to step through to get Rex, but I was thinking while we're over there.
Yes.
You want to go with the big guy.
Yeah.
When
I'm so down for this.
we barely defeated one lesser demon.
She's not lesser, she's a fury. She's big time. We did a big time. Big time was good. Give us some credit.
Yeah.
And you don't have your demon stuff anymore.
I still have several hundred years of training, I will say.
Bring a couple extra people along for backup.
We got Surza.
We gotta end this demon shit. It's been going on for too long now. I've been keeping it cool as much as I can, but taking down Zathron is about the only thing that I'm thinking about these days, so I'm ready to go. And that's my only priority right now.
We need time to rest.
Yeah, sure. I get that. I think a couple days to recover, equip, get some people to help. But we can't give them too long.
We'll talk about it later.
Donovan owes me fingers. Just saying.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm doing this one way or another. I prefer as much help from y'all as I can get, but
Dude, I'm on board. Let's do this. And after seeing the look on Abby's face, after some well-earned rest and recovery.
I'm going to try to stay close to the Hellmouth until we're ready. Surge is here, but just in case she gets bored and decides to check out town.
Yeah. I'll be over in a little while.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Do I still have a bike?
Yes, it's in the garage.
Yes. I'll be back in a little while.
All right. See you then.
Yep.
Wind hangs up.
Helmet. I gotta wear a helmet now.
Yeah.
This is like breakable now.
Yeah. Yeah, just recover, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Sally gets her jacket and her helmet. Takes the bike, which has been well maintained in Abby's garage, over to the warehouse where Wynn and Hinks and Surza are. Abby, you stay at the Haven with Angela?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as we prepare for the next phase of this plan, that is where we are going to go ahead and end our session for today. So thanks everybody for going on that particular ride with me. You guys did it.
Woo.
She's gone.
He gone.
She's
Finally.
gone. My favorite NPC.
And
as we-
Sal's human.
As we say farewell to what I think was our very first chat named NPC in this game.
Holy moly.
She's been around for that long. But we're not gonna worry about that right now, because at the end of the session, the keeper will ask the following questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
We did!
This one.
No, I'm gonna call that
Back
one.
in the day. All of them. All
I
the
can't-
cool shit.
I can't take that away from you guys. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
Yeah.
Few
We
people.
saved Angie.
Oh.
Angela.
Sally.
Sal.
Abby.
Abby.
Pretty much everybody but Wynn.
Wynn was the only one that wasn't near death and kept throwing himself into danger.
You did a couple. You guys got to get on using that protect move, because that really
Fuck
did
yeah,
keep a
that-
couple of you guys from
Alive.
meeting a terrible
I
end.
was expecting you to hit me harder when I kept using the move, the
Yeah.
never again move.
I would have, but no, it's fine. I'll hit you eventually. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Well, we learned about the hand thing.
Yes, something going on there. Whatever the hell.
Did
that
you
is.
learn anything, or did you
I don't know
just
if we
make
can-
some assumptions? Though?
You know what we did learn? If you are possessed by a demon for an extended period of time, you don't age. We did learn
Also-
that,
Did learn that.
And
Okay.
you remember it.
and you somehow
Bits and
remember it.
pieces.
Angela has a bunch of Real Housewives in her brain matter that she don't want, and it's gonna be there for a while though.
And did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Sally's human now.
Yes.
Sally
That's the
can
thing we learned.
survive becoming human.
And Abby's getting mean.
All right, that is 2 experience for everyone.
Woohoo!
Woo.
Level up.
I have
So
8
Sid, we
XP
need to
above-
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
about some things that I have sprung on you.
Yeah. I'm excited though. This is great.
So we'll talk about that this week. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. Really glad to be back and with you all again and playing all of our wonderful games, but obviously, especially this one is pretty near and dear to me. So glad to be back on the internet with all of my best friends once again. Our next live stream after this will be on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can join us for Tabletop Tuesdays. It'll be a new episode of The Burbs, in which David and LB and Alex are playing Cthulhu. It's really awesome, and just check it out. And then the rest of our schedule is regular this week. It's a Wild Space week. We'll have Wild Space on Thursday. We'll have a very special episode of Neon Souls on Friday, in which it's just gonna be me and Sid getting up to who the fuck knows. Saturday Night Star Power on Saturday, in which we will have a guest in the form of LB Hackemup playing Lonnie, and then we'll be back around for this again on Sunday. But yeah, any last words before we go away?
What would the undemoning version of Nording a boy be?
I think in this universe, that's what Nording is.
Oh, it's just taking the demon out of
You
someone.
got unnorded.
You got unnorded.
Or I got norded. Did I get unnorded or
You
norded?
got denorded. If you were norded,
You
you'd
got
be
denorded.
possessed.
I would be got it. Okay, so I was denorded.
You are now the heartless version of Sal.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You got
Yeah.
denorded.
Yeah, because you gave up. Yeah, we'll compare this to Kingdom Hearts mythology.
Okay, at a later
Dora
date.
was in those.
We should ask someone who's played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Morgan,
I'm
how?
surprised Morgan
Morgan,
hasn't
help.
just shown up in the chat after we said Norda boy.
All right.
We denorded a girl. There we go. Excellent.
We denorded Sally. All right. Well, the fun does not have to end here. We are gonna go away for a bit, but me and LB will be back at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on her channel, twitch.tv/LB Hackemup, playing Dungeons and Dragons. And Rachel, if you're still out there, I know was writing us a good recap. So one of us remembers what happened last time, because it's been a little bit. But yeah, join us at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time over there. And until next time, good game and Dean Nordaboy, internet.